friends, my Hobonichi order is here. I think you all read this by now multiple times. Before you think of anything, write "that made me happy." Happy with double B. Don't ask yourself what made you happy until afterward. Then write down the answer, even if you really have to dig for one. You could also try "that made me sad" or "that was delicious." Safety matches morning and evening talks. If stuff like this resonates with you, I highly recommend following Brandy Kincaid on social media. She is the expert on hope, extravagant as that. And I will link her website in the description box. She is amazing and she talks about these kinds of things all the time. Now, I placed my Hobonichi order on September 2nd. Everything that I wanted was in stock. And to be honest, I did not want much. So I did pay for shipping. I paid for customs because I wanted to get my stuff. Yes, I said I was going to wait until November, but then I figured I'm just going to get a Hobonichi and some random stuff that isn't even pertaining to 2025. So I can get it now. And I'm really glad I did because Hobonichi adjusted their prices on September 6th and I was able to get the cheaper price. So without further gawking, I saw this and I thought of my friend Brandy, and I want to send some of those to her and keep some for myself, but I hope she'll love those. She loves adding these to her notebook and then journaling on them, which of course, because I love her so much, I'm copying that. And so I thought sharing the love is caring. So I got those. There were two colors, green and yellow. I got the green ones. Then I got these note cards, note papers. I'm unfortunately not able to speak Japanese or read Japanese for that. Ichiro Yamaguchi, possibly. I saw those as well. I really like note papers like this to, oh my goodness, to add to little notes when people get stuff from me that I sell. And so I thought maybe I can add this here. This paper seems to be coated. I hope it's fountain pen friendly. I wish this was a normal thing if you purchase from a company that is known for planners who are fountain pen friendly, that the rest of the paper that you get is fountain pen friendly as well. But I'll find out and we'll keep you updated. Not going to use one just now. Got a lot of pencil boards. This one I solely got for, do I want to open this? Yeah. This one I solely got for the reason of nostalgia. In Germany, we have this, I don't even know if he's German, illustrator, picture book maker called Ali Mitgutsch. He is known for making these, what are those called? It's not jigsaw. Is it jigsaw? He paints, draws, illustrates these huge scenes, and there's so much hilarious stuff on them. And this reminded me of him, and so I wanted to get one. So I love finding all the details. I need to figure out if I can find one of his books in my on my bookshelf and then show a picture of that to you. I also wanted to try these fireside chat notebooks. They are B6 size and I actually really like B6, so I thought it would be an interesting thing to test those out. I have B6 size traveler's notebooks, and if I find great inserts for them, it would be even better. And I got the lined one because I thought these lines were so fun. I hope you can see that here. And I believe that this is Tomoe River paper. Now, it is Sanzen, so we'll see. I have heard various stories about Sanzen paper, especially the one that is made for the Hobonichi. I have not experienced bad things with Sanzen paper so far. I actually prefer it to the original Tomoe River paper at the moment. And then I got 5 A5 Hobonichi pencil boards because I've been using them a lot in my letter writing setup, in my various different fountain pen notebooks as covers of the page that I'm not writing on, specifically the right page. And so I wanted to get this one because, of course, it's gorgeous. I loved these tulips. They were so bright. And then I also thought, why not get something that is a little bit more muted? So I got all 3 of those. Oops, so sorry. And I got myself a new A5 cover. I know that I am going to use, or at this point of the filming, I have pre-ordered the A5 Take a Note planner as my creative journal for 2025. I will only not use that as my creative journal if the paper is beyond my expectations. Like, not beyond, like so bad that I don't want to use it. It needs to work with fountain pens. It needs to work with watercolor. Stickers need to stick on it. What else? All the things that I do in my creative journal need to work on that paper. And if it doesn't work, then I will need to look for alternatives. But as of right now, I am planning on being in an A5 journal for my creative journal in 2025. I also am going to use an A5 journal for my ink journal, fountain pen log, something, whatever you want to call this. And so I thought it was okay to add another A5 Hobonichi cover. I have these 2 A5 covers so far. And you see that my covers do not have these pen loops. I will definitely try it with pen loops, but if it doesn't work out, I am going to remove the stitching of the loops and then use double-sided tape to stitch down the edges here. And I have done this about 2 or 3 years ago now, and it's still holding up really nicely. So I'm not concerned that this is not a long-term solution for me. So I have these 3 covers to swap around. I also bought this cover on cover. I think this was last year's cover on cover. I thought this was so cute. And so I can move this onto here, and maybe next year, if I'm staying in A5 size, I can add another single colored Hobonichi cover to my lineup. I think being able to swap out these 2 on a plain cover and then maybe getting another one is a good solution. It makes this more, there is some variation, but it's not a super expensive variation. Then I got a cover on cover for this one. I really like using the cover on covers on my A5 covers. I should have looked into my stash because I already have one of those. So I definitely will not, if I keep using the Hobonichi A6 Weeks, I will not need to add another one of those clear covers. I have enough. And then this is the Weeks that I went for. I knew early on that this was the one that I was going to get because, purple. There is a pencil board included. For some reason, I did not know this. Did you all notice? I did not. Okay, so I have the artist here is Kusano Masamune. And then it says Junaida. I'm not familiar at all. Yeah, not at all. Like, I don't even know where this illustration is coming from. I was just going for the vibes. because, I mean, hello, there is a cat right here. It is purple. There's a unicorn. There's a snail. There's mushrooms with eyes, a deer, planets. Whatever this is, it's totally my vibe. Maybe I need to dig deeper. This is not one of those bow and tie covers as the 2024 Cat Hobonichi Weeks, for instance, but it's also not the slick cover of the the Hiroko, no, that's not Hiroko Kubota. That is, oh yeah, it is Hiroko Kubota. This is slick. This is not. It is also not fabric. It is like a canvas. Not sure. I'm really looking forward to using this in 2025. I can't wait. So pretty. These colors are so stunning. I love these two flowers up here. Perfect. Perfect for me. This is my mail journal for 2024. It's working out great. I only bought one Hobonichi 2025. Last year I was gifted one, so I had two. That's why I'm using these two. If that doesn't happen this year, which I'm totally okay with not being gifted. Just don't get me wrong. I'm not planning on having a more than one Hobonichi Weeks. This is for my planning needs. And then my Happy Mail stuff will be on the monthly pages in my creative journal. This is the clear pocket that comes with the weeks. There is one more, Himitsu Stranger. The rock band Spitz released an album called Himitsu Studio that includes 13 tracks written by band member Masamune Kusano. Junaida illustrated the stories behind each of the songs' lyrics and compiled it into a song art book entitled Himitsu Stranger. This week's book is based on a story in that book called Through the Purple Night. Now I want to listen to that music. And actually, I need to know the lyrics because these sound really fantastical. Yeah, interesting. I love that Hobonichi includes these informative snippets in English now as well, because I did not know any of this. 3 more items. My friend Stationery Dumpling, and I'm going to refer you to their long video where she paper tested all of the different Hobonichi Tomoe River option that they had at hand. It's a 2024 Hobonichi Weeks with old Tomoe River paper, 2024 Sanzen in an A6, and a 2025 Weeks with the Hobonichi paper Sanzen as well. There has been talk that the paper is really different for 2025. I don't want to get into that because I really only need black extra fine nibs to work on this, so I'm not concerned. But if you are, I would highly recommend you check that out. And then this is what is included in the Hobonichi books. And she said that this would be, she thinks this is creepy. I agree. Absolutely 100% creepy. This is note cards from Paddington. And I want to look and feel what they feel like. There are, does it say? Maybe it's 30 as 30. I can count to 30. 2, 3, 4, 5. That would give me 6 per design. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so it's 30 pages. This paper does not feel like it is fountain pen friendly, but that's okay. I also got this to share and not to keep all of this for myself. but I love these illustrations. And then the last two things. This is the Hobonichi Techo Pen 2025. It totally reminds me of the Sailor Pro Gear Slim Line Friends Sally Pro Gear fountain pen. And I just want to, yeah, this is so up my alley. I love this colorway. Can't wait to start using this. And then the last one that I got was the clear notebook, because I just wanted to have one more option. I'm not 100% convinced that I want my ink journal to be on the Hobonichi grid paper. I have 2 books in my stash at the moment. So I will definitely do some paper testing on these 2 papers before I decide. When I'm auditioning those closer to 2025, I will probably film this in one of my upcoming snippets from my desk videos. Well, upcoming, closer to 2025, and see if I feel a difference between the papers. But I love that Hobonichi added lined and blank versions of their notebooks, because they're super affordable compared to other Tomoe River notebooks. And if the paper still works for me, they will definitely be a go-to option in the future. Alrighty, that is all. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited. And I don't really feel bad that I didn't make it all the way to November. This is I could have bought this everyday haul besides this Hobonichi Weeks for 2025 that I am 99% sure I will be using. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon. Until then, bye.